Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
That's the reason we bought for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Kaepernick. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Kaepernick.
That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Patriots.
Hey, 91.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Kaepernick now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. And it's 2nd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll run with Michel. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Michel's a Patriot ball.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll roll him out right. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. To throw, Kaepernick. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Folk missed it. It's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, 57, 57. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Right here. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Kaepernick going to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Hardman on the return. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offense move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Attack,
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21, check, Mike 21. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 26, check 26. Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down.
46-yard line.
Check Mike 21. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch the screen. Pass. Yellow. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now it's Mahomes again. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Edelman set to return. 31 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look at...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
2019 was the first season for Frank Clark in Kansas City after spending the previous 4 in Seattle. And that was a big move by Kansas City to bring him over. He did have 8 sacks in the regular season, but it was his 5 in postseason. And helping his team get to the Super Bowl, that's why they went and acquired him. And by the way, earned his first Pro Bowl nomination with his play.
Here's Hardman to return. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Their own 45-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Don't get nervous. Attack. SOS.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 45. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stidham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Damiere Byrd returning it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd down, Michel. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
It's 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A short kick taken at the 18. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
See if they do just that. Second and 5 now. Mahomes caught left side. Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. And now it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pick.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Bird now ready to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 69 yards.
New England.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Stidham will hand here to Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
The Patriots will line up for...
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15. Check 49. Sponge. No.
This is Bell. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brought him down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 51. Mike, 51. Gotta do better.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelce fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelce.
And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
I'm coming. Hey, watch out. Attack.
Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, 43, 15. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's the Super Bowl hero from a year ago. It's Damian Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Check. Watch 54.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try again with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Le'Veon Bell with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because You have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Room to run at the 50. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. We're back now in KC. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down. On second down, Michel. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
On the handoff.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete.
Damiere Byrd, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are back within a score.
Point conversion.
So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
2-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. 4 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Show it up. 43. 43.
And
they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Check, check. First down. 15. 51, Mike 51. I'm coming after you. Right.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Check Mike 21. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. They begin with Michel on the ground. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Sonny Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a 1st-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He's taken down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Stidham. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Mahomes to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
43-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 40-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
51 for Mike, boys. 50, easy. I'm coming after you. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Deuce.
They go play fake. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Patriots 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next? And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
6 yards.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run it. This is Michelle. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
Tackle made.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And it's Michelle once again. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Here's Stidham. Got his man. That's Harry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
To N'Keal Harry.
And they'll continue to look for more catches like that from N'Keal Harry. He was New England's first pick in the 2019 draft. Had a disappointing rookie season, though. Only 12 catches for 105 yards and just 2 touchdowns. With his talent and his